Hey, David with Simple Lawns here. I just want to take you through a recently completed job here. It was started off with a $55,000 budget and we went slightly above. We're right now about $58,000. I just want to go into detail of a little bit more of the design aspect of the job, why we chose the plants that we did, the detailing of how we get stuff installed. Let's get into that. The actual installation of the planting of the front yard. We wanted to do something that didn't take too much of the budget, but still that looked really visually appealing, that still gave character, still gave color. The front, we put in some Coral Bell maples, something that's not gonna get too large, but also gives you a little bit of pop, a little bit of color. Even when it is the winter time, it has that red bark. We have the Vinca minor on top that we're in the future gonna want to grow down that hillside. This is gonna be a future concrete job just for some parking. This is the backyard. This is where the bulk of the budget got poured into. As you can tell, for this area, there's a lot of shade. So that's something we had to take into consideration when doing the plant layout, because we still wanted to give that character, still wanted to give that color, but it has to match the actual situation that they're placed in, which is a lot of shade. What we did for this area is we put a retaining wall down, but instead of keeping it just a common retaining wall, we wanted to build it up a slightly more and put a seat cap upon it so that it can create it into not only a retaining wall, but also a seating area for future parties. So we got the water feature here, and the main purpose of this water feature is mainly just to put something with a little bit of sound, but also gives a lot of character. And we got a few boulders putting it around it, and that just to continue the look. That leads us into the turf. Really nice turf job, because what this gives the customer is flexibility. They have a dog, they don't want to maintain, so it's really nice because it drains perfectly and you have this area that's perfectly flat to do any type of activities that you want to do. This is our gravel walkway area with some steps, something that we want to implement that doesn't take too much out of the budget, but still looks good, very functional. And what that's going to lead us into is this fire pit area. What we did was we put down some decorative boulders, something that's going to still look very natural, but also gives us enough of a leveled out area where we can put a fire pit and entertain with family and friends. What we're going to continue into is the driving area. What we created for the customer is a flat area that the customer could put down a net and just set up a little bit of a driving area. Something he loves to do is play golf, so we wanted to implement an area that he can have a driving range at his home. And this is one of the things we like to do with designs, is really find the needs and the wants for customers. We're back to the front yard here. What we really wanted to do here, just keep that northwest look, give that lawn in the front yard, and it's just more of the simple look of this front area. I just want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys are ever wanting to create your guys' outdoor living space of your guys' dream, feel free to reach out. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one.